The final level. Ethan had always been a gamer. He prided himself on beating the most challenging titles, finding hidden secrets, and finishing games that others gave up on. So, when he stumbled upon a mysterious game online called The Final Level, he couldn't resist. There were no reviews, no publisher, no sign it even existed beyond a cryptic forum post. The download was fast, almost too fast, and the game loaded without any title screen or music. Just a simple message. Welcome, player. Are you ready to finish what others could not? Ethan smirked. He loved a challenge. The game itself was a typical first-person horror setup with dimly lit hallways and unsettling, glitchy graphics. The sound effects were minimal, just distant echoes and a faint hum that made his skin crawl. The objective seemed simple enough: survive and reach the end. At first, it felt like any other indie horror game, with predictable jump scares and eerie environments. But then something changed. The game's AI started adapting, reacting to Ethan's choices in ways he had never seen before. Enemies appeared only when he least expected them. Movements felt more personal, more deliberate. It was as if the game was watching him. After a few hours, Ethan hit a checkpoint that felt wrong. The room on the screen looked familiar. It was an exact replica of his own bedroom. Every detail perfectly rendered, down to the clutter on his desk and the gaming chair he was sitting in. The eerie hum grew louder, vibrating through his headphones. The screen flickered, and for a moment, Ethan swore he saw his own reflection, not in the game, but through the game. His avatar stood still, staring directly at the camera. The game was watching him. His heart pounded, but he brushed it off, thinking it was just a clever design trick. He pressed forward, determined to beat it. But as he navigated through his digital copy of his home, the game grew darker, the shadows deeper. He entered the hallway, and the lights in the game flickered and went out. Suddenly there was a knock at his front door. Ethan pulled off his headset, startled. He hadn't ordered anything, and it was late. Tentatively, he approached the door and peered through the peephole. No one was there. His phone buzzed, a text message from an unknown number. Keep playing. A chill ran down his spine, but he couldn't resist the pull of the game. He sat back down and resumed playing. The knock from the game echoed again, this time louder. His avatar approached the front door of the digital house, his house, and opened it. The screen went black. Ethan sat frozen, waiting for the game to load the next scene, but nothing happened. After a few minutes, a single word flashed across the screen. Run. Before he could react, the power in his room flickered and the temperature dropped. A shadowy figure, tall and indistinct, appeared in the game, standing just outside the open door of his virtual house. Ethan's blood ran cold as he realized the figure wasn't on the screen. It was standing in the doorway behind him, just out of view. He turned slowly, heart hammering in his chest, but the room was empty. He could still feel something watching him. The game's sound now bled into reality, heavy breathing, distant footsteps, and the same low hum that had followed him throughout the game. Ethan yanked off his headset, but the noises didn't stop. His heart raced as he glanced around his room. Everything felt off, like he wasn't alone anymore. His phone buzzed again. Another message. You can't stop. Finish the game. Without thinking, he grabbed the controller and resumed. The figure was getting closer, moving through his house toward his room, a slow and deliberate pace. Ethan's hands trembled as he guided his avatar through the game, desperately searching for a way to end it. But no matter how far he ran in the game, the shadow was always there, one step behind, mirroring the terror in his real world. Suddenly, the avatar stopped, frozen in place. Ethan mashed the controls, but nothing worked. The shadow loomed just behind the avatar now, filling the screen with darkness. A final message appeared. You lose. The shadow surged forward, enveloping the screen. At that exact moment, the lights in Ethan's room went out, plunging him into darkness. He stood up, stumbling, but the heavy breathing was still there, closer now, almost inside his ear. Then, a whisper. I'm here. Something cold brushed his neck. He screamed, spinning around, but there was nothing there. His phone buzzed once more in the darkness. Hands shaking, he looked down at the message. Game over. And the shadow stepped out of the screen.